Hi guys, welcome to the Incarnate Rapid Update. We're going to go over the changes here in version 7 of the Incarnate mod, working with Foundry 034. So first up, you'll notice that we have a third module in here. We've split out all of the general world building. So if you click on the anvil and all this stuff where we can like generate a city, or we can generate NPCs or that type of stuff, all of these are mostly lore based, and so they aren't really tied to any particular rule set, and so we've moved them out to a rule set neutral that can be used with any rule set. Next up, let's take a look over here. You notice we've decluttered by getting rid of a bunch of these buttons, but when you click on anything that's compatible in here, it'll open up in the appropriate browser. That includes if you were to open up the official content from not in our own compendium. Now here you notice that there's some filters that just plain won't work. And this one is filtered right now by terrain, which is why we're not seeing anything now. That's another feature we added. It now remembers what you were sorting for last. So like if we were sorting for these things and we want it all nice and pretty, but nothing is there, we can flip over to the other compendium and there we have the match. So you could be lining them up side by side to see what all they have. The cool thing about mine is that it does have all of these fields. The official content doesn't have quite as much data in there on terrain, lore, stuff like that won't be compatible. But we have added in a random encounter generator here. So let's get a bit more in here so we have a lot of data to pull from. Let's do something a bit more common than a desert coastal. Let's do a mountain forest. Because we're going to have lots of things then. Actually, I'm going to make that an and instead of an or. And then let's come up here and limit the CRs to right in here. We want to go for a nice little spread. We don't want anything too low where it'd be kind of insignificant, but we don't want anything too high. We are planning on updating this to something a bit better than a min-max XP. But for now, what I'd recommend is like if you have a party and you're aiming for a CR 3 or 2, aim a bit higher than that as the max and a bit lower than that as the min. And it's a very inexact science right now. And we're going to work on some formulas that help you out with that. And you can just drag and drop onto the map. And it places them and spaces them out and all of that good stuff for you. You're noticing that it's intelligent enough that it only brings one in here and then links them all together. And Foundry is intelligent enough that then they all have separate HPs that we can keep track of that all nice and pretty. So that's there, and of course we added a reset button to make that nice and easy to update. So anything you can filter by, you can make an encounter by, and I'm really happy with that. It has a bit of work left to do to make it a bit easier instead of having to manually input those XPs, but it's coming along nicely. Let's continue on. So another thing we've done is if we have a bunch of people that we drop into combat, so we now have a combat full of things, and let's begin that combat, and let's say that these were defeated by the party because they've done a nice job with us. Now when we click end, we have a new button that says loot parcel. And what this is going to do, and let's delete the old one so we make sure we're looking at the new one, is it creates a new sheet for us. There's all of the items that they were carrying, and has all of the people that survived the fight. People and NPCs. So if one or two of them survive, they'd be in here. And if they're not getting XP, you can delete them. If you want something that is in here and gets items but does not get XP, like a party sheet or a loot parcel that the party's carrying around, we're working on that and hopefully by next time. For now, it does automatically calculate the XP for us. It gives us the items. It's easy for you to delete them from here. You can, of course, always come over here to like the equipment browser and have it sorted by items that mages would like, and maybe they get a wand of binding. So it's really easy to find what you want, and for stuff like that where you sort it and then you bring it up when you're ready to drop in, it's much nicer than it used to be. Still have more we can do, but it's going the right direction. Those are a lot of the major updates at this point. There's some small stuff like on here we now have an add button that gives us a choice here, so we can add stuff in do other cool stuff on the fly, if they want to keep the teeth of a wolf or the whatever of an orc. For the most part, it's ready. Lots of compendium, and I guess that's it for the rapid update. I'll do a full video next that we're getting to the nitpick of what all the system can do in total. Well, thank you guys, God bless y'all, and have a great day.